on to our hotel. So, since coming to Disney, we only spent one night at a Disney resort, and we have now switched hotels. Now, this was literally like a 8-minute walk from our other hotel.
It was 0.3 miles away.
Yeah, it was super close. We just switched this morning because it's obviously cheaper to stay at a different hotel than staying on Disney property. But this is the Tokyo Bay Maihama First Resort.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where we're staying. I don't know how much it costs. That's another West.
Yeah, I'll drop it in. It's a little confusing because there's a hotel next door named
Just
the same thing.
Tokyo Bay Maihama.
Yeah.
No, First Resort.
Yeah.
So anyway, when you first come into the room, right off here to the right is the bathroom. And again, like with any Japanese bathroom, the toilet is completely separate from the tub.
Here's the sink.
Great.
Here's the little toilet
The
room.
toilet with the bidet, as always.
Yep.
And they gave us tons of amenities here. So we've got, little portable hairbrushes. I might take one of those, actually. Razors, all kinds of creams.
Yeah, toothbrushes.
Hand soap.
Yep.
They even have little stools for
kids
to get up and wash their own hands. There's tons of towels
Hair dryer
here.
towels.
Yeah. And then, of course, behind Wes is the humongous tub. You can always drown in the tubs here.
Yeah.
And the wet room, which, again, you just shower in the entire room.
Yep. And it has plenty of soap in here, too.
Which is fantastic. I love these gigantic bathrooms here. And then you come on into the room, and there's always places to hang your coats in these rooms. Full-length mirror, slippers, as always.
Of course, slippers.
That's right.
Yep.
Always slippers. They've always got a little flashlight in these,
Yeah,
too,
every hotel in Japan has a flashlight.
Yes. 2 twin beds, which is fine.
Yep.
We don't care about that. There's a whole gigantic desk right here with plenty of mirror space.
Very big.
TV. All the things you need to make coffee and tea in the morning.
Yep.
What's nice about most Japanese hotels, too, is they always give you, like, robes, pajama type
Yeah,
things.
PJs, so you don't have to bring them if you don't want.
Exactly, which is lovely. And then in here, we've got a whole couch, which I assume you could probably sleep another person on if you have people with you. Actually, I think it might fold down, quite frankly, if you wanted to pull it out. And then we have got a lovely view of the Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah, you can see it way off there.
And there's a really nice fountain out there as well.
Yep.
So...
And for some reason, all the Japanese hotels seem to have humidifiers too,
Humidifiers.
because they do kind of have a dry heat in most of their buildings.
But this room is, it's a little dated, but it's very big for a Japanese hotel room. Like, usually rooms are not this big here.
No, and it's clean. It's just older looking.
It's clean. Yeah, it's just a little run down, but it's perfectly fine for what we need. And we are, quite frankly, so close to Disney we could walk.
Yeah, and the staff was very nice.
Yeah.
Held our bags all day and brought them up to the room.
And bring them to your room and expect no tip, which is great. I am sort of getting tired of tipping culture in America, to be honest with you. Over here, they kind of get offended if you tip them, actually, because they take pride in doing their jobs. And they, I'm sure, get paid a livable wage, which is, different than the States. But, yeah, it's just fantastic. You come over here and you're completely taken care of. So... this is our hotel room that we switched to from Disney. And so far we've stayed at the Hilton Tokyo Bay, Toy Story, and here, all very nice hotels. So I'm guessing there's probably not a bad hotel along this bay.
No, we actually thought the Hilton was better than the Disneyland Hotel.
That part is true.
Yeah.
Not that there was nothing wrong with Toy Story Hotel, but for the money, the Hilton was much better, we thought. So if you're going to come here, if you're not going to get the vacation package, I would recommend staying at the Hilton. The only reason we didn't this time was because it was much more expensive than it was the last time we stayed here. But anyway, so far so good. We haven't had a bad hotel here yet.
Yep, and we'll drop in some shots of the lobby and the hallways.
There's a convenience store downstairs, a full convenience store. Every hotel we've stayed at here has also had that. And there's a Disney store down there as well.
Yeah.
And we got free breakfast included with this. So I say, good job.
Yep. Yeah, and all the convenience stores you can get alcohol in too, which is kind of nice.
And egg salad sandwiches, which I love.
And here is the plug style here. Pretty much standard. You can use an American plug in here.
As long as you have dual voltage appliances.
Yeah.
Do not make the mistake of only having American voltage.
Yeah, and nowadays you only have to really watch if it's just hair dryers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And hair straighteners. Yeah. And it has plenty of outlets in the room. And I did see it looks like All the nightlight controls are next to the bed, and
Which
they
is
got outlets
fantastic.
there too.
Yep.
Wow, much faster than the Disneyland Hotel. And here's a little shot from our room. You can't see they're actually tearing down Space Mountain over there. Right now, it's the morning and they're doing all the cleaning. There's a little shot inside the lobby. And they do have a place over here to get breakfast in the morning. You do get a free breakfast every morning. And there's the main entrance. And then check-in's over there, and you can check bags on the left. Also do have a Disney store up in here. And they do have vending machines over there. And your typical convenience store. All kinds of stuff. Snacks, beer, beverages. Even some gachapon up in there.